Hey, GCSTW family, this is Robert. Didn't get a chance to really go explain what happened at negotiations, but this is what happened. All right, we go into good negotiation. We're in there with the position strip. Now we got the oversight committees. They know us personally. The oversight committees, such as the Inspector General's office, the MTA board, the National Labor Board, the Labor Department of Labor, Governor Cuomo's office and his initiative of Stop Exploiting New York Workers, and Tish James and a couple other community leaders looking into this. Now, this is what happened. We go into negotiation with the position of strength. The first thing they pull out on us is, give me a moment. First thing they pull out on us is not the economic proposal that they pretty much hammered us on and claim that we're not trying to get a contract, or we're not trying to do any business. The nerves of them to say that after they lied and prolonged this thing all the way to the Supreme Court and it finally ruled in our favor. We already knew that the first statement came out of one of the attorney's mouth was they're never going to give you a contract. So the whole thing in this is they're not going to give you a contract. Well, it's against the law. You got to give us a contract. Whether it be a great one or a bad one, that's up to us and how bad we want this and how hard we're willing to fight for it. You determine whether we get a great contract, not them, by your demonstrations of civil rights. You're standing up, still doing your job, not violating company policies, but also standing up for your rights. It takes you to do this. You determine whether we get a contract. It's not the negotiation team. It's not the union. You are the union. And you back up the negotiation team and you determine whether we get a contract or not. They have to give us a contract, or they will violate more laws, which it look like they're more in trouble than anything with violating laws. After negotiation. So the whole point was they're going to try to drag this thing out. Out to what? Who knows? You can't drag it out to nowhere. You got to negotiate. But here's the deal. When negotiations, this time we're thinking we're going to start from the economic proposal because we already found the smoking gun in the contract, which I believe the MTA is going to push for that to be awarded to the workers, what was originally supposed to be given to us. But like I say, don't wait on nobody to do anything for you. You got to stand up and get your own money. Fight for your own rights. Nobody going to fight for your rights. Nobody going to fight for you to get what you deserve. You got to fight individually, personally. You make we, and we all going to do it together by you being involved. Second thing is when they came to the table, they didn't want to talk about economics, and we had the economic package. We gave it to them. We just wanted to make sure about these different positions because we know that in the contract they asked for two positions. They honored the two position, but they're trying to push a dual position, and then we got different, so it's just we just want to be clear on that so we can negotiate from there. And we found it. We negotiated from there. Now we're waiting on their response. The first thing they want to talk about when they come in there is their right, management rights, to do whatever the hell they want with you. And I don't use that word quite often. They want the right. And if you get a chance, you can go to the union. They'll let you see some of the things that they were asking for us to agree on within our good moral character, knowing that workers have rights. We could never agree on that. And one of the things that Frank said, Frank McCann, he said, this is a form of institutionalized slavery. Now, Eric, their attorney, who, in my opinion, is a joke, he's trying to push his muscles of knowledge over people who are used to getting contracts, more contracts than he probably ever had in his whole entire life. Going to try to undermine their thinking with these big words and what it's supposed to be and what is not, like they don't know that. Him and his, what they call it, egotistical, I can't think of the word, but narcissist thinking. He's already embarrassed at the fact that he keep losing against us. and he's about to lose bigger than ever before. And it's not fair to the people who are inside on GCS who want to negotiate a fair contract, who wants to continue to stay there 5, 10 years and grow. Not everybody is bad. There are some good people in there. We just gotta, and we know who they are, and we're trying to do this thing for them also, because even management is not getting what they deserve, and you'll see that soon, and they'll get a chance to see that soon. So for them to come with this narcissist, egotistical mindset, just want to talk about management rights to pretty much oppress you and do whatever they want to do without the law getting involved, without the oversight committees getting involved, without arbitration getting involved, without the labor relations board getting involved. They want to be able to do what they want to do because they're used to doing that in a right to work state. But you're in New York City. We're not that type of deal. We believe everybody has rights. Everybody. Some I may not agree with, but they still have rights. I believe in workers' rights. I believe in management rights. I believe everybody has rights, but you're not going to usurp your right over another person's right. That is not fair. And when we mention this former institutionalized slavery, Eric said, I'm not going to put up with this mess. I'm going to leave. And then Frank Kemp say, hey, look, go ahead and leave then. If you gonna put up, if you ain't going, I'm going to tell you what this is, whether you like it or not. So he began to walk out and leave and hoist the GCS team out of there. Then he's going to come back and later and say, we're going to retract that, probably feel bad about what we said and what happened, and try to come back and hash it out. No, this is institutionalized slavery. It's just a modern form. There's no whips, there's no chains, there's no busting your behind to work long hours, but you do bust your behind to work long hours just to make the ends meet. And guess what? Ends are ends. They're not designed to meet. You'll never make enough money. Jobs stand for just over broke. You're only you're bought at wholesale and worked at retail. You're never gonna basically have the life that you always wanted pretty much on a job, but you can make the job better where it can secure you, where you can have a decent life. Not what you really deserve, because you deserve more. I believe everybody in here deserves to be a millionaire, but everybody's not going to be a millionaire. I believe everybody deserves to live comfortably. And with the rate, the way they would like to have it, according to the contract, is our way or the highway. And that's how it's been from April 1st. Pretty funny. April Fool's Day. We got this picture of a picture-perfect organization whose philosophy is to bring value to the community in which we work in. How many of you have seen value? How can you see the community is made of the people that works there? The people are you. Have you seen any value? No. So saying that, they stormed out. He tried to come back in, and Frank said, no, you want to storm out, storm that heck out. I mean, you guys don't want a contract. I mean, we're here to get some work done, So, but he's going to try to accuse us of not having wanting to get a contract. And get out of here. When you just keep slapping us in the face with management rights and don't want to start with the simple things that we ask for, union access and the ability for you to obey the law of discriminations. You can't agree to that. We can't agree to the other big stuff. So for them to try to whoop us with management right, and could care less about workers' rights, or could care less about the discrimination laws, or the union access and things like that, and neglecting your Weingarten rights, and this crazy, some of the things they ask for concerning arbitration and concerning the right to discipline you is just crazy. You'll get a chance to know that soon enough, and that is why the talks failed. The attorney did not like us calling him and these policies institutionalized slavery. He got up and walked out. Now I could probably understand if you're a real kind-hearted person, you really genuinely care about the community, and you're called an institutional racist, uh, then you may get offended. But from day one, they never intended to budge on anything. They wanted to control when the union can come in. They didn't want the union at all on the premises when we should have an office in the premises. They want to control the bulletin board and what we put in the bulletin board. They want to control, 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 and we say you can't have total control. And they don't want that. And all we want to do is come in with a free environment, enjoy our job, enjoy our leadership. Leadership enjoy us, and we both enjoy the clients, and just have a decent, good, long-term place to live and work, and retire at, and and be proud of the work that we've done there at Paratransit Center of MTA under Global Contact Services. So that's what happened, and as you already know, we're tired of this. We're not going to put up with it no more. The days of talk, dancing around is done. It's time to get to business. And if you don't want to get to business, then what's the use to talking? We might have to take it up to another step. And that's why we have some upcoming meetings that require your decision on how you want to do what you want to do with this. See, I know my decision. I think my future family deserves more. My future family deserves best. And I know that the MTA gave us more, and we haven't been getting it. I think we deserve and we already talked about our proposal, and you guys saw it. I think you deserve that. And if you get a chance to go back over it, look at it. You deserve that. You should stand for that. You should ask for that. And you should demand that. And in return, you continue to give them good quality service, good quality work, and in exchange for that, and make this a long-term middle-class job where you can retire and take care of your family and put your kids through college and everything. That's what I'm fighting for. I'm fighting that for me, and I'm fighting that for you. But you got to get in this game. It's decision time. You got to get in this thing, and you got to side with those who are fighting for you. We've been doing this the whole time for you. Now it's time for you to stop sitting on the sidelines. Put on your Green Lantern. Stop punking out and not putting it on. Put on your Green Lantern, and you stand for your civil rights as a worker. Not breaking any laws, but stand for your civil rights as a worker, and stand for what you deserve instead of what people think you deserve. Anyway, peace out. Talk to you later. Bye.